What's up, your boy King of Travel in the building, talking to my brother from another mother, straight out of Uganda. Man, listen, I want to tell you something before we even get this interview started, man. You know, Colombia is my #1 country I visit. But let me tell you something. When I came into Africa, boy, be Colombia and Africa at a time. But I can't, Brazil too now. Between Africa, Colombia, and Brazil, man, they up there, bro. I can't tell you which is better. But listen, my brother, this is a subject that's touchy to a lot of people, but I want to speak on this because you in Africa, the motherland, and I respect Africa. I respect the hustles in Africa. But this subject right here I want to speak about is called support the smaller YouTubers, and this is why.
It's the King of Travel talk show with real experience, with real culture and people across the world. Let's travel.
Now, my brother, before I start speaking on this subject about supporting the smaller YouTubers, I want you to tell me what you feel about the support system. Do you feel that the support system is where it's supposed to be when it comes to bigger YouTubers, or what do you feel about that being from Africa in your country from your fellow people? What you feel?
Wow, let me tell you that there's a lot going on, my brother. So let me first by saying that, of course, this is just Bravo UG from Uganda. Purposely, please, in case if you're watching this video, consider to subscribe to my channel. Please, we are in the road to 1K subscribers. So one thing that I want to tell you that there's a lot going on here with the YouTubers, you know, most especially the upcoming YouTubers, what they face. You know, sometimes these YouTubers, the upcoming YouTubers, they really watch their inspiring YouTubers, and they feel like, you know what, I need to hit up, I need to text this person, I need to send a message to this person. Hey, are you really coming up, like, hey, like, you know what, I've really watched you a lot and you've inspired me, and through you is what I have also decided to open up this channel. But let me tell you, you can talk about all that, but you don't even find anything like a reply from these YouTubers that have really inspired you. There are few, I'm not saying all of them, but like there are few that really come up and reply on what you've said, on your content, and on your comments and anything. Like you're trying to get hold of them either on Instagram, different platforms altogether. So personally, I've really gone through a lot, my brother. I've gone through a lot. Like I tried, really, there are very many YouTubers. Like for example, I've really faced a challenge, most especially in Uganda here. The other big YouTubers that are already well established, when you try to comment on them and you want maybe to do a collaboration with them, it is really very hard. Sometimes these YouTubers, they go into your page, they at least before like you hit them, they go like check through your YouTube channel. They want to see how like the following that you have. So when they see that you're just upcoming, you're trying to get into that game of YouTube, when they see that, they really ignore you. They just ignore you. Hey, this guy doesn't have like a huge following, so why should I waste my time here? So they don't know that these other small YouTubers are the ones that are really supporting them, and at least also making them reach that top level. So you find that most of these YouTubers, they only get into these other big YouTubers. Like for example, if they get a text or if they get a comment from the big YouTuber, you find them quickly going in and replying to them, and you find them even making collaborations. So sometimes it's really very hard for the upcoming YouTubers that are really trying to get in this
And
country.
listen, man, I definitely appreciate you being honest with me. And this is going to be a positive. This is going to be a positive talk. Some people might take it negative, but if they listen to the message, they'll understand. So it's two YouTubers, for an example, I know in Africa, must give props to. Water Maya, respect. Marwa.
Respect.
Listen, I want to say this too before anything. Me and Marwa had our differences, but it's all good though. I'm bypass all that at this point, which I didn't like the way he acted towards me when I was coming into the country. But I must give him some respect because I see him, you know what I'm saying, doing videos with smaller YouTubers now. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. Big shout out to Marwa. He's stepping it up. But let me explain to y'all why we need to support smaller YouTubers. It's really simple because smaller YouTubers supported y'all.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That you got to understand these same people that inspired by y'all work was the one who was watching y'all the whole time. So when y'all out there and y'all could feed y'all family, when y'all out there could buy y'all houses and cars and all this, remember the smaller YouTubers was the one that supported y'all.
Exactly.
When y'all sitting there building y'all foundations up and building this and y'all got the people working, you would have never had money to give the people that's working on your foundation if it wasn't for people, your audience, and including the smaller YouTubers that was inspired by your work that supported y'all to get in that position.
Yes.
Don't ever forget where y'all come from. And if y'all can remember where y'all come from, y'all are always keep in mind that that's why we need to make sure we support smaller YouTubers. Don't only collaborate with people who got a big following, because guess what? They would have never had that big following if it wasn't for small people, smaller YouTubers like you, Josh Bravo. What you got to say about that, brother? Let's keep it real. I don't believe in looking at anything as hatred. It's called constructive criticism, because people want our support, but they don't want to support us. What you feel with that, brother?
Wow, I do really appreciate you for all the efforts that you're trying to make, supporting all these small YouTubers. And I do really want to appreciate Ayamara too as well. He is doing an amazing job. He's supporting the young YouTubers that are coming in on the game. And I see very many YouTubers now they're really doing very well with the game of YouTube. I see Brilliant Traveler also in the game, Cloud Joseph in the game, and more and more and more YouTubers. Through Marwa, he has really helped them a lot, and is helping more and more. And I really want to tell you that it is very true that if it's not because of these other small YouTubers and other subscribers coming in on board, let me tell you, I don't think like this you having this huge following, I don't think like you would be in that level, because it's the efforts, it's all the you've been inspiring all these people, they're following you, you are an example to them, so they really look up to you, they're learning a lot from you. So that is why you find this audience are all converged in one place, because they want to get more and more of you, showing them through your lens. So I do really go by what you're saying. It's because of these subscribers and the young YouTubers, upcoming ones, it's why you have got to that level that you are in. So I appreciate all the efforts, everything what you're doing, the King of Travel and all the other YouTubers out there.
Yeah, man. I bring that up, man, because that's a situation, man. Like, I just feel like people forget where they come from. People forget that they was once in a position of being called a small YouTuber also. And they wanted the support and they got the support.
Yes.
People start watching them. Commercials start running, ads start running, they get monetized, they're getting their subscribers. Then all of a sudden, they get to a point, forget, oh, I'm too big head now. I only deal with people that's so-called on my level. But let me tell you something, when people could have that state of mind to say, you know what, regardless of how big I am on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to still support this person, or that person will find time to reach back out into their community and say, I'm going to show some kind of love back. That means a whole lot to smaller YouTubers. Everybody's situation not going to be the same. Everybody ain't going to be as big as the next person. But it means a whole lot when somebody have the heart to reach out and say, you know what? It was once upon a time in my life, I wanted to get to the next level, and it's the support of the people. Because regardless of what kind of car you drive, regardless of
Yeah.
what kind of house you live in, regardless of anything, it's the support of the people that got you in the position you in. Nobody could do it by themselves. We need an audience.
Right.
And a lot of the audience is only a small hand of YouTubers that was even in the audience with them supporting. You don't gotta do a video with all the audience because all the audience ain't looking for that. Some of the audience just want to support. But any YouTuber that say I was watching you for a long time, or I was doing this and I was doing that, show some love, bro. It's as simple as that. That's for anybody. Because guess what,
You.
bro? The road to success, it takes people for you to become successful. And if people could gravitate toward that and understand, without the people, I'm nobody. So when I start to
You're
get
right.
big head, or I think I'm this and I'm think I'm that, without the people, I'm nobody. As simple as
Yes.
that. Because
Yeah.
people only think in the moment. But if you reflect on the past, on what once was, you are not the person you are today. So you
You're
take
right.
that and think to yourself that guess what? I appreciate the people. And if the people could definitely, you know what I'm saying, understand that maybe at the time I might be busy or doing this or doing that. But if we got technology to the point where we could reach out to people now, it ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? People message us or give a certain kind of portal for small YouTubers and set up something to just give them a little
Yeah.
bit of your time to make them feel like it's worth them pushing on their journey. Because it was a
You're
time
right.
when you had needed support too to push on your journey. Simple as this, hand wash hand. That what makes the world go around. And the problem with people is the support. I supported you, support me back.
Yes. That's what we do. That's what we do. You know what? Yeah, like for example, now you're supporting me with my YouTube and everything, and you've supported the other more people. So this goes the both ways now. You know, when you support me, I'll be really very glad to help you as well. You know, so I don't really think there are other people out there like whereby when you support the other and then when it's like you need support and they don't really turn up, I really don't think that works in that way. But really when you support each other, I know when you're really doing things together, I think this makes work even more easier. You know, you make things more easier for for both of you guys. So I think that goes both ways.
Definitely, 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 man. And let me ask you a
Yeah.
question, man. Is there anything that you personally that you have on your mind that you feel you want to, introduce to the world about, what I'm saying, a way of support where both parties will feel good about supporting and understanding, like feel safe at supporting this person or feel safe at supporting that person. You get what I'm saying, or you don't understand what I mean?
I need you to refresh that because you're a bit cutting up, because of the network situation.
Okay, so basically, do you have anything on your mind that you might have faced in your past about support when it came to people? We understand people have busy lives and people do this and do that, but have you ever had an experience where you feel that this person wasn't too busy to collaborate with you? If they wanted to do it, they would have done it. They just picked to ignore you because they feel they're bigger than you now. Did you ever feel like that or what?
Yeah, yeah, for real. Like I've faced very many things. You know, you try to hit up these big YouTubers. Others they reply you, of course, and then when you talk to them about making a collaboration, they really pay a deaf ear to you. They because they have already checked up on your. They ask you what is your YouTube channel. They go through and they check out and they really pay deaf ear to you after seeing the following that you have, and then sometimes there are other YouTubers that are really, yes, in real life they are really very busy. They are really very busy. So you have to really uh, be patient with them until when they get their time. And sometimes, people also forget. You have to remind them, and then maybe you could make it a reality. Maybe make this collaboration, happen. And then there are others, yeah, there are really others that are very passionate of helping. Immediately when you show up, just like what you do. Immediately when I showed up, you're really willing and very happy to help. So there are others that are just like you too. When you show up and you want help with the collaboration and everything, they are willing to do it immediately. They'll try to fix a schedule for you and you just do it immediately with them. But of course, with the past experience I've been really going through, and that's why I usually tell to other people out there that really my other friends who are YouTubers that which are outside Uganda, when I tell them, you know what, I think it's more easier for the person to be more successful as a YouTuber in another country other than Uganda. It is really very hard in Uganda, most especially like most people do not know about YouTube. They do not know about YouTube, and they really have less knowledge about it because see, when you talk to them about YouTube and you tell them about subscribing, they really feel like when you talk about something subscribe, they know the next thing is that they'll be either chopping anything dealing with their money or they'll be chopping anything financially. So they really get scared about that. And then the another thing is that the YouTubers within the country, of course, they're also willing to help, but there are also those ones that are really not able. They just don't want help. They just don't want help because of the level that they are in. They don't think like they can be associating with the upcoming ones, of course. So which is really very bad. It's really very bad, and that's why you find I know others that have already given up. They've given up on their dream because their dream was to be doing with the YouTube goal and everything. But due to what they have faced, the challenges that they've faced out there, they have tried to get hold of others. But of course, they get turned down and they just say, you know what, to hell with this YouTube thing, and they just forget about it. They say, let me just focus in anything that I would just want to do apart from that. So very many people have given up. They've given up in YouTube because
So
of
pretty, so
what.
pretty much, plenty of people have given up on their career of being a YouTuber. And little do a lot of people know, man, especially when it comes to YouTubers who on a bigger status, if they had just reached out to them or just gave them the time of day, they probably would have
Yeah,
not even given up. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't realize like it's people, you know what I'm saying, who really got a big following or got a smaller following or it's just collaborating with each other and giving them that positive motivation and giving them a talk on their journey of letting them know that sometimes you got to keep pushing regardless of how you feel. That's why I try to enlighten YouTubers all the time that this is a journey. But if you do it because of love and you love, you want to do it
yeah,
regardless because your
yes,
passion is going to cause you to get out there and want to film. I want you to think about this. We live in a world, and YouTube is the luck of the draw. You might win, you might not, but at least it
yes,
has an opportunity for you to win. How many people are on TikTok? How many people are on Facebook? How many people on all these other apps and they just doing it for free all day long? And they don't have, they're not even monetized. They don't even have an option to get monetized. They could care less because they must be doing it because they love what they do. So my thing
yeah,
is, I just bring that up to think about it within the YouTube world. You know what I'm saying? Like when you love what you do, man, you're going to keep on going. But sometimes you need somebody to pat you in the back a little bit and tell you, man, keep going, brother. This is what I had to go through. And the reason why I bring up to you about the different social media places that people be on is because they're doing it consistently all day. So when it comes to YouTubers, don't give up. Think about people who be on other apps that sit on there all day and do them. Just keep
yeah,
on filming videos. Just keep on filming them. You know what I'm saying? And keep on pushing, you know what I'm saying? Sometime, even if you don't get the support, don't let somebody else support cause you to stop your whole dream.
You're right, you're right, you're right. And that's what I do. You know, it's not because what you have experienced out there which should let you down. Just keep going, just keep pushing. One day there will be a breakthrough.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. And that's the name of the game, man. But yeah, man, just wanted to touch bases with you a little bit because you know what I'm saying. One thing, like some people, man, that you need to. At the same time, you got smaller YouTubers out there, man. Listen, don't ever think you too big as a YouTuber to reach the smaller people, bro. Don't think that you done got to that point in your life like I don't want to reach to this smaller YouTuber because I'm gonna look bad because I only supposed to hang with YouTubers supposed to be on my level. Because remember, you started somewhere too to get where you at. And that's just the
Right.
name of the game. Reach your hand back with the people sometime and show some kind of love, man. Real talk.
Real talk,
So
bro.
man, what's up,
Real
bro? You
talk.
got anything you want to close out with this with, man? And I want to give a big shout out to all the YouTubers out there trying and pushing themselves, man. Just keep going, man. Just keep going, no matter what. And just that's the name of the game. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, definitely. What I want to say that please, in case if you're a YouTuber and you're watching this video and you're almost giving up, please don't give up. Don't give up. The game is real, and you have to be really pushing so hard because you have to really, you have to really work hard for this because you've got passion for it. So you need to continue doing that. And for the case of the new subscribers and all everybody watching this video, please ensure to subscribe to Josh Bravo UG and the channel of my other cousin, of course, it's Teso TV, and you'll be getting the link in the description. Please subscribe to it. We are really, really working hard for this, and we need to push Uganda to the top, and we need to showcase you what Uganda has to offer to the outside world there. So I want to appreciate you, the king of travel. You have done a lot. Nobody has really done this to me and to other YouTubers like Lake Edwards as well. You have done it. You have pushed everybody who has been really close to you. I really want to congratulate you, and may God bless you so much. May God bless you so much, my brother.
That's respect, my brother. And I got a big shout out to the league, man. Definitely the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? The first one brought me to Africa, bro. You know what I mean? Brought me to Africa, man. And I ain't gonna lie, boy, he brought me to the hot spot in Africa. I ain't know Africa. I ain't even know I was coming to the tourist destination. You feel me?
Let me, let me tell
Real
you
talk,
something.
man.
When
But
you come
everything
to
was
Uganda, we have got everything being, we have organized at least like other places that we can be tackling up when we're making content out of it. Just come and you're going to see. Together with Teso TV, we're making these things a reality, and we're just going to make it more marvelous. And I know you're going to enjoy it.
word, man. So definitely, man. And make sure you send me the link of both of you and your partner, man. And so I could definitely tell them boys, man, let's subscribe, man. Let's help y'all boys out, help y'all with the subscriber count, man, and take it to the next level. And man, I want to tell y'all something, man. Be consistent, drop them videos for the algorithm. You feel me? Keep doing your thing,
Absolutely.
man. Keep putting them out there and do it for the love. Always
Yeah.
keep in mind, it ain't about the money. Do it for the love, my brother. And
Yes. Yes.
if it's
Thank you.
meant to be, it's going to be.
Yes.
That's respect, my brother. So peace to Uganda, Africa to the world, man. King of Travel, your boy Josh Bravo, Uganda in the building. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Man, what's good? It's your boy King of Travel, man. We about to head to Africa, man, so y'all stay tuned, man. You know what I'm saying? Going to Turkey first. From Turkey, we going to Nairobi, Kenya. Then we going to Mombasa, man. Real talk, man. Let's travel.
All right, the King of Travel has arrived to the continent of Africa. Make sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel to get a tour of how the locals live in Africa. Let's start the tour in Nigeria, Egypt, South Africa, Algeria, Morocco, Kenya, Ethiopia, Ghana. Let's get ready to travel.
Welcome to Worldwide Traveling Off the Beaten Path News with Mr. Midas, the king of travel. Let's tour the world, from resorts to some of the most dangerous hoods. Don't y'all want to see how the locals live? Let's travel.